If you're a follower of Jesus, what stops you from sharing your faith with people? I'm a follower of Jesus, and I have a lot of friends who are not. In fact, I have a lot of friends from a lot of different faiths and beliefs, ranging from Eastern mysticism to cults to atheists to Muslims, everybody in between. One of the things that is so amazing to me about my friends of different beliefs and faiths is that they have absolutely no qualms about telling people, anybody, strangers, me, whomever, about what they believe. But the people in my life who say that they're Christians rarely even mention the name of Jesus, even when they're amongst other Christians. And I find that really odd. So before I do our devotional, which talks about this, I'm curious to know from you, what is it that keeps you from sharing your faith? Romans 1:16, for I am not ashamed of the gospel, for it is the power of God for salvation to everyone who believes, to the Jew first, and to also the Greek. What's one of the greatest hindrances to sharing our faith? For many Christians, it's not a lack of knowledge or method. It's a bad conscience, a feeling that they are not qualified spiritually to witness. But throughout the centuries, when the Church of God has recovered the gospel, people are liberated for outreach. If you're not convinced that both your justification and sanctification is by faith and it flows out of your relationship with Christ, it's going to be hard to live with authority and confidence. But if you are assured that whatever he asks of you, he also gives you the resources for, and that you have his love with you, then no fight is too big to take on. The gospel is the power of God unto salvation. Is there any greater power than that? You can't say that the law is the power of God unto salvation. The law is the will of God, but it is certainly not the power of God to save people. It tells people what they should and should not do, but only the gospel tells people what God has done to save them. Know Christ and know his gospel. It's the power of God to change the hardest heart, yours and your neighbor's too. So let me know, what stops you from sharing your faith with people? I hope that this and God blesses your day.